Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Who review. I am Dav Ross and I'm a Whovian, and today I review Doctor Who, the story and the engine. So this is the 5th episode in Season 2 of Doctor Who, or Series 15, in Ncuti Gatwa's second season, and the story goes as, in the Goss, a mysterious figure called the Barber rules. The Doctor finds stories hold real power as he confronts the spider-weaving vengeful web that is a big engine. That's a spider thing. So that's the essential plot. What do I like about this episode? Well, this one I believe the Doctor is in, is it Nigeria? Yeah, Nigeria, is it? Or is it not Nigeria, that's, is it? Hold on. The story and the engine. That's it, yeah, Nigeria, I was right. So yeah, the Doctor and Belinda find themselves in Nigeria 2019, where they're closer to getting Belinda home, but the Doctor finds that he's in, well, Nigeria and wants to actually have a look around, and Belinda gives in again and lets him go about the place, where he then stumbles into the barber shop, where the barber who cuts hairs, they tell stories, they see the stories, and of course the Doctor then finds that he must also tell a story, as he is now trapped in this barbershop with them. However, there's one woman who can actually go in and out and brings them food and everything, and these people are missing that are in the barbershop. And of course the Doctor then shares one story with them, and then the barber, who is this mysterious man, tells them stories that he's all these gods, and the Doctor is, I liked, the barber. He was a bit of a mysterious character, but, in the end the Doctor worked out he wasn't some god of telling stories or anything like that. And, we find out that, that there's this, he dabbled in this alien mystic stuff, like a web, where it all manifested from there, growing into the big spider engine machine that the Doctor finds himself dealing with, but also finds that stories are good. I mean, it were a bit confusing at first. At one point the Doctor has his hair braided into a map so he can find out where he's going, and of course he gets to the source of the problem. I also liked the clips of classic Doctors we get in this. I always like it when they show previous Doctors in a current Doctor episode, where we get quick glimpses of the previous Doctors on screens, which is what we see in this episode. I liked that. I also thought Ncuti Gatwa was brilliant as the Doctor. He felt like he was in his element. Varada Sethu, again, I feel didn't play much of a key part in this episode, but she was alright. The companion probably just needed as much as the Doctor is as well. But of course, our other characters, our side characters were interesting in that, but with this being a 50-minute episode, they had to, well, you know how it is. We do get a brief cameo from Jo Martin's fugitive Doctor, because we find that one of the characters, what's her name? Is it Rashid? No, hold on. I can't remember her name, but hold on. That's it. Asani. Asansios, whatever her name is, she, knows the Doctor, and even at one point has a quick vision of the fugitive Doctor. So I'm thinking, oh, Joe Martin, okay, then sure. Whatever that was about with the fugitive Doctor. Obviously, a past life that the Doctor doesn't quite remember or something. But yeah, I thought Joe Martin did an okay quick cameo in that, quick flashback there. I also thought the visual effects on the spider engine was interesting. It had okay visuals and that. But for me, the story in this is what sells it for me. This is probably my second favourite episode, and probably the second best episode from Gatwa's era, I would say, with this one. I mean, this episode actually had me hooked. I love the storytelling aspect of it. This was written by Ilunu Elmas, who I believe wrote a play set within a barber shop, and he took elements from his own play where he put this into the episode. So yeah, it was an interesting one. Kind of at times felt like a bit of a bottled episode, but like I say, it was a good, interesting episode which I actually liked. And Ncuti Gatwa, I felt was great in this, along with his supporting cast for the episode. So what am I going to rate this one? I mean, it had its few flaws and that, but a bit hard to follow at first, but soon made sense. I'll give performances a 9, the writing an 8, the visuals an 8, and my personal, I'll give it an 8, I think. So yeah, there you go, my thoughts and ratings on that episode. So what do you think of this one? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I have been Davros the Whovian, and this has been a Who Review. So until next time, run for your life.